Hi Gemini, welcome to the Soul Song. My name is Nina. This is going to be your love story for the next 3 weeks. Okay. This is a general reading, so take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. I hope you're doing well. This is for you if you are a Sun, Moon, Rising Gemini. And having said that, it is just a reminder again to not force the messages to apply to your situation. And it doesn't matter whether you're single or you are coupled. It is an open reading. We'll see what comes through. Okay, so you've got Sanctuary at the bottom of the deck here, so definitely very relevant to our current circumstances, where all of us are feeling a bit, kind of forced to be in our sanctuaries. Okay, it's not like we're completely enjoying it, is what I'm getting. This one wants to come out. I don't know what that is. Okay, we've got Victory here. We'll see what that is about. Got 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael here. Really nice. That is your heart. I was going to say Anahata and I ended up saying heart energy, heart healing energy. So that is what is coming through. Really nice. Okay, we've got Vision Quest, Contract, Movement, the Thinking Man, which is very much like your energy, Gemini, air sign. Oh wow, we've got Breach and Patience. And this I feel is like the conclusion, okay, concluding energy. So, alright, Gemini. Just give me a second. We've got the number 46 here, which comes up to 10. And this movement card. I feel like some of you have moved past something. Okay. Yeah, there's been a turn, a twist in the road or in the tail is what I'm hearing. And it has something to do with value. Okay. And what do you value in a connection? How do you value yourself? Is the connection adding value to your life or not? All of these things are coming up, and I feel like this is what you've been thinking through, and you've made some progress. I feel like you've, there's been forward movement in your journey, in your love life. But for some of you, I feel like you're single, okay? You are... For those of you who are coupled, who are in a connection, I get the feeling that that is the space that you're coming from, where you've sort of been thinking about whether this is actually adding value to my life or not. And there has been, like I said, a twist in the tail, okay? And in the current scenario, for both single and coupled, I feel like there's a lot of, again, assessing going on, weighing the pros and cons of the situation, weighing what you put into it, what you get back. It's like a 6 of Pentacles energy that I'm getting. And you're trying to be as objective about it as is possible is what I'm getting, okay? Where some of you, I feel, are kind of a bit lost about where this is heading. If you're still in a relationship, you're a bit lost, where you're not really sure is what I'm getting, okay? You're kind of in two minds about it. And again, the number 6 here is indicative of balance and beauty. And I feel like you're trying to understand, you're trying to have a vision for the future, trying to really understand what you want. First of all, that is what the vision quest is about. Because a lot of times we feel kind of like lost souls, out in the desert. And this kind of feeling lost is important for us to find answers sometimes to our dilemmas, okay? That I feel is what is happening here. I'm sorry if it's sounding too confusing it'll get very clear once I start the tarot. So, in the near future, what is being suggested actually is to break free from the norm, from something that you have probably been stuck in, okay? And it's also about being playful, trying something new. If you've been hesitant about putting yourself out there, about dating, about, if don't get too lost in this desert island is what I'm getting, okay? So, yes, it's important to know what you want in a partner, in a relationship, and to look at things objectively. But don't get too lost in that quest, in your mind especially. Be playful and put yourself out there, especially if you're single. Be prepared for that. And also be patient about it. Everything is going to happen in divine timing. It's not going to happen like that. Okay, that is what I'm getting. But I feel like what is coming in is something really good. Okay, there's going to be a cause for celebration is what I'm getting. So let's see what this is about. Why is this thinking man and movement card here, Spirit, for Gemini? Okay, thinking man and movement. What is this about? We have an action man, not a thinking man. Okay. Wow, this came out in reverse, so I'll leave it like that. Got Justice, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Wands. Some of you could have been dealing with or are still dealing with a fire sign, or it could be a fellow air sign as well. It could be a Libra for sure, or even an Aquarius. But this is your energy, I feel. See, again, there's this contract, like weighing the scales, looking at things objectively. All of that is coming through. That's how you're coming into this space, okay? Yeah, speaking of assessing, I love when this happens. You've got the 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So definitely assessing where this is going. Is this making sense? Oh, and you've got the Death card at the bottom of the deck after that. So definitely a twist in the tail. Okay. Some change that you've undergone. Someone might have had like a bit of an upper hand, I feel, on you, where I get the feeling that whoever you were dealing with, for some reason they were just cold is what I'm getting, okay? And you didn't really get back what you put in to the relationship, even though there might have been enough passion, you might have been attracted to this person, very good looking and a great personality. But I feel like you came to this turning point where you had to decide, or you were in this process of deciding whether this is heading in the right direction or not. And should I continue to put in effort into this or not? Okay, that is what I'm getting. Contract and vision quest. What is this about? Okay. I like how these cards are flipping sideways. And got the Princess of Cups and the 8 of Swords, yeah. What is this vision quest about? King of Cups, another king. So you could 3 of Wands and this one 2 of Wands. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, the Princess of Swords. I feel like there's also, like, for those of you who are in a relationship, there is like a lack of communication, okay, to and fro. What I'm getting is, for some of you, this is because you're at a physical distance from each other and you're not really sure if this is going to work in the long run, okay. That's also why you're trying to be as objective about it as is possible. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, specifically a Scorpio is what I'm getting. And it's almost like you're at the brink of turning your back towards this person, but you are at this crossroads energy, okay, where you're looking beyond, you're trying to decide, does this really inspire me anymore? Does this, spark me up? Or does this, like I said initially, add value to my life or not? That is the kind of dilemma I feel that you're in. And I get this bit of sadness as well with the Ace of Swords and the Princess of Cups. It's almost like you're I don't know, it's probably because of a lack of communication and like coordination as well, okay. The Eight of Swords is a card of feeling stuck, feeling helpless or at the mercy of your circumstances, at least thinking that you don't have a solution to this problem, okay. And in some cases that is the truth. You probably don't have an immediate solution to the problem, especially if you have like a physical distance or something beyond your control at play. There are feelings here, definitely, but there are also some decisions to be made, some tough calls, I feel, that need to be made. And you're trying to, like I said, be really objective about it, which is what Geminis, I feel, are naturally inclined to do. You process things more like mentally, which is also what kind of gets you into this Eight of Swords energy. Like I was saying initially, don't get too much in your head about it, okay. Focus more on your heart, on your feelings, your emotions. See what they are telling you, because your intuition will be able to guide you, is what I'm getting, okay. I've got the Ace of Pentacles. What is this Breach card about? Wow. Okay, the Princess of Pentacles, and we've got the Strength card. Yeah, there is something new coming up, Gemini. Now, whether you choose to stay in this relationship or you move past it and look for something new, okay, on the other side, and wait for something new, I feel. I feel like your patience is going to pay off. There is something new coming in, most likely an earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could even be a Leo. What is this victory about? Got the Ten of Swords. You might have to put an end to something before that comes in, okay? Not holding yourself back. You're going from the 8 to the 10, which is, in a way, it's good because it makes sense to release that energy once it gets too heavy and burdensome. Yes. Speaking of which, we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. There is a shift happening, and something new, something good is sort of waiting to come forth. But yeah, just as I was gonna, I like when they complete my sentences, by dropping cards like that. So once you actually put an end to this chapter, there is something new coming in. With the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, wow, this is really positive. It could even be a revival of the same connection, but you're gonna have to start small, okay? And it's going to take a lot of patience. It's going to take a lot of, I'm also hearing doing things differently this time, so that's going to require a lot of compassion as well, is what I'm getting, okay, with this card. Strength is like your inner strength. It's not trying to overcome or tame a beast by showing physical strength, because that's not possible. So this is about showing compassion as well, I feel. Forgiveness, letting go, releasing all that dead weight, okay? Cutting the cord of the past in order to invite something new. This is all rising from the dead, phoenix rising from the ashes, that kind of energy. It's beautiful. This is a rebirth. There's something new just waiting to happen. And that's also what I was getting with this card initially. Trying something new this time, okay? So you've got the star at the bottom. This is so positive, Gemini. You've got the Magician, which is kind of your card, okay? It is a Gemini card. And we've got the Ace of Swords, another ace. Definitely a new offer coming in. Okay, and this is also a victory. The Ace of Swords. And you've got the victory card here. I feel like it is even possible for you to... and we've got Judgment at the bottom of the deck. It is possible for you to make amends with this person as well, okay? This could be someone, for some of you it's both actually. This person from the past could come back, and at the same time a new person could be coming in, who could be a water sign or an earth sign. For most of you is what I'm getting, okay? So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see, what does this person want to say to you? But that's going to happen once you feel like you're in your power, okay? The Magician, being able to create, being the alchemist. I deeply care for you, and commitment is a scary thing. What do they want to say? I'm sorry I can't give you what you want. Yeah, that is what I was talking about initially. That's why this whole contract situation is coming up, where there isn't an equal give and take in the connection. But I want to get to know you better, and I'm not feeling like myself right now. There is one last message. I'm not sure you want what I want. Interesting. Okay, this one hardly ever comes up. And we've got, I can't be who you want me to be. So it's probably about setting realistic expectations from someone, because that's what I feel you're doing with this whole weighing the scales kind of energy, because probably both of you want different things in life, and that's what's creating this bit of, that's what's leading you to even feel, sorry, my nose is itchy. That's what's making you feel like you're not on the same page with each other, and it's also making you feel a bit lost, Gemini. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. Okay. What is the advice for Gemini? Oh, another patience card. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. Oh. Focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. So, I feel like you can revive this connection if you want to, but it is gonna require a whole lot of patience, doing things differently this time, having an honest communication with each other, letting go of and releasing that past hurt, trauma, whatever that Ten of Swords energy represents for you, and probably getting to know each other all over again for those of you who are, with somebody. And for those of you who are single, I feel like there's something new definitely coming up, but it's just, as it's right around the corner. It's just that you need to be a little more patient, okay? And I'm hearing finding yourself. Once you find yourself, in a way, I know it sounds cheesy, but once you understand what it is that you're looking for, I'm also hearing once you understand what you don't want is also important. So that's a step, right? That's the first step. Come to terms with what you don't want so that you can make a list of what you do want and visualize that, okay? Some of you are stuck between the old and the new, and if there's a path that you need to take, okay, if there's one path that you need to take, you're gonna have to follow your heart and see which one is more in tune with who you are now as a person, okay? So I'm going to leave that there. I wish you all the very best for the month ahead in general, Gemini, and for this situation especially. Do take care of yourself and hit the like button if you enjoy the reading. And I'll see you again in another video. God bless. Bye-bye.